City councillors have a decision to make, one that will affect how Edmonton grows and changes for decades to come. They're on day 3 of hearing from the public on the explosion of infill houses and multiplexes in the 18 months since the new zoning bylaw began. As CTV's Jeremy Thompson reports, the proposed changes present a compromise not everyone wants.
When Shepka. Nope.
3 days into the public hearing on infill housing rules, council chambers are looking less crowded. Fewer and fewer of the 150-plus Edmontonians registered are answering as the mayor calls their names to speak.
Alex Yang, remote 100% no.
Many of those who had the stamina and free time to wait until day 3 gave their thoughts over video call. Even 5 councillors attended the hearing virtually. Despite the apparent drop in interest, Mayor Amarjeet Sohi says the discussion remains important as ever, especially for mature neighborhoods.
Where we have seen population decline, where we have seen, decline of, corner store businesses, decline of school enrollments. So this is really about how we build a better future.
Infill homes and especially multiplexes are popping up in mature neighborhoods, projects made easier by the new zoning that kicked in last year.
This bylaw and this council will go down in history as responsible for the destruction of this city and the character of our neighborhoods.
Loss of trees, sunlight, parking, and privacy. I share this as a cautionary tale for all of you who may not realize exactly how crushing this experience is to a family who has had the rug pulled out from underneath them.
Once council hears from everyone, it will debate a number of changes, including reducing the maximum units on a mid-block lot from 8 to 6, requiring more windows on the front of a building, and shrinking the maximum building length by 2 meters. For some, a reasonable compromise. For others, a pointless roadblock.
The seemingly small change from 8 to 6 would take the project off the table, not just for us, but for anyone else hoping to build something like it.
And CTV's Jeremy Thompson joins us live from City Hall this evening with the latest. So, Jer, the public speaking section is wrapped up and the meeting suddenly got jolted back to life. What happened?
Yeah, boy, did it. And Matt, it's not often that you hear cursing in council chambers, but that is exactly what happened as council was debating whether or not to extend this meeting into next week, which is into its summer break. Of course, that calendar has been on the books for months, since late last year, and some councillors have booked vacations already for next week, and they say, this is a very important vote that they want to be able to participate in, and if this meeting continues next week, they won't be able to do that. Then this exchange happened.
This is a normal course of business with things ramping up, and I would think that maybe the incumbents would have been aware of that. I wasn't, but I've been able to adjust my schedule for the most part. I will have to step away.
Point of order. That was so rude, Mr. Mayor. That was so f***ing rude. F*** you, Joanne, right? F*** you.
So yes, some fireworks in council chambers there. The mayor did sort of calm things down there, and both councillors did retract their comments there. And in the end, council did vote to continue this meeting on Tuesday next week. Certain councillors, 4 councillors, voted against that decision. Wright, Hamilton, Cartmel, as well as Principe, and this infill issue is becoming a major election issue, and if those councillors, or many councillors who are not able to vote on this decision next week, that could very well change the outcome of the vote, which, as we've established, changes the outcome of Edmonton's future, really, Matt.
All right, Jeremy Thompson live at City Hall tonight. Thank you.